of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to redefine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. 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 It's time to start doing the right thing. So trust your instinct. Stop listening to others and own your decisions. People will always tell you what to do, speak and how to live. So let's create some space for what matters most to you. You'll be glad you did. Now start claiming your time and your mental well-being by saying no more. No more. Say it loudly and proudly. In other words, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I know I need Zelda's picture up there too. Hello, Sassy. Hello, Queen of Sheba. Hello, Miss Black. Hello, Cristola. Hello, Lola La La. Hello, Mayor. Mayor finally woke up. Wow. Okay. I need to address something, and this does involve Heidi Black. Okay. To the troll on IG. Me referring to Heidi Black as Miss Black is not a racist term. It is a respectful term. By me calling her Miss Black, I'm actually showing her a sign of respect. If you think that is racist, that is on you. I am not going to continue the argument with you anymore on IG because you are not worth my time. And I know you're hiding in the bushes. Yes, Heidi, somebody on IG is calling me racist because I keep calling you Miss Black. That person said calling Heidi Miss Black is a racist term. You shouldn't be doing that. Whatever. To be honest, I think it's a troll account, but I was arguing with that person for the past half hour saying that, it's a term of respect. Well, you only call Miss Black, you only call Heidi Black Miss Black, you only call her Miss. Why don't you call anybody else Miss? Oh, Lord. Yeah, it was that type of argument. It was that type of argument. Ha ha! Yeah. The other thing that I want to address is this slide. I'm gonna do everything up here today. The balls came, and here they are. They actually came yesterday, but I was awfully busy. So yeah, thank you, Sly, for these. My dogs are going to love them. Yeah, my dogs are into balls all of a sudden. I don't know why. Okay. Third thing that I want to discuss. Okay. My last name is Brown. Yeah, apparently Heidi Black, anybody who calls you Miss Black is now racist. You figured that one out. You figured that one out. I can't figure that one out. Okay, the other thing that I want to address. Okay. Droopy face, taped face, and single white squirrel. Before you all start talking about my mother, let's take a look at your family. Okay? Drippy face, your own mother doesn't even acknowledge your existence anymore. All right? Now, there is a reason, probably, why your own mother does not acknowledge your existence anymore. I don't know what it is, but I think it's your behavior. Single white squirrel, you don't even talk to your own mother. Okay? If you're going to try to get a rise out of me, let me explain this to all of you. I really don't care. I really don't. Okay? But if all you got on me is to drag my mother into your arguments, you really need to work harder at what you're trying to achieve. Now, the other thing that I want to point out is allegedly, Maria, your own daughter doesn't even talk to you anymore. So you should have no room to talk about how other people raise their children. Single white squirrel, you have no children of your own because, in my opinion, you're too barren for that. So you should not actually be talking about other people's children or how other people raise children. Okay. Now, Drippy Face, I'm going to point this out to you as well. You go real life on everybody. And now that the tables are turned, Drippy Face, you're going to try to scream victim. No, doesn't work, Droopy Face. You get what you give. Suck it up, Buttercup. Now to Taped Face, which is Droopy Face's YouTube co-host. I call her Taped Face now because if you actually look at her, it does look like she tapes her face to prevent the sagging. Okay? At least in my opinion. You are just as bad as Maria. Droopy Face, sorry. You are just as bad as Droopy Face. You're just as bad as Single White Squirrel. You're just as bad as JY. Okay? You sitting over there trying to be the moral high police is not going to work. You are condoning the behaviors of your co-host, JY, and pretty much everybody else just because you have a hate boner for a few people. Hello, Teresa. Drippy Face is Maria. Drippy Face is Maria. Okay. Now, single white squirrel, you were actually making a comment about me. All right. So I'm going to get to you right now. All right. Because I got something for you to read. I love when I look stuff up on the internet. Ah, there it is. So it is that one. Got it. Well, I got two of them. So if I oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong one. Hold on here. That's the wrong one. I gotta get the right one. Hold on. Sorry, people. I gotta get the right one. Is this the right one or is that the right one? That's the right one. Okay. As has been proven time and time again, ventilation does not eliminate all the poisonous toxins and chemical components of secondhand smoke. The science is clear. Ventilation systems or air cleaning technologies may reduce odor, but they do not address the serious health risk caused by secondhand smoke exposure. Meaning, sitting by a window while you are smoking, lighting up a joint, or even vaping does not reduce the toxins that your animals can inhale. There's actually another part over here. Okay. Now we're going to go back to this part because, I love proving people to be idiots. Okay. I do. Vaporizers can take away some of the hazards associated with smoking, but the active ingredients in cannabis can still affect pets. Symptoms of THC intoxication in pets include disorientation, lack of coordination, drooling, excess urination, vomiting, reduced heart rate, hyperactivity, and pupil dilation. A trip to the vet will usually result in an IV to replace fluids, anti-nauseants to prevent vomiting, and activated charcoal to clean the digestive system. Okay, my point here, Sharpie Queen, if you're actually going to try to judge me on what I do, judge yourself. Judge JY, Judge Tape Face. They all either vape or smoke in enclosed areas just like you do, Sharpie Queen. And just because you sit by a window does not mean it's safer. You need to actually look at the internet before you open your mouth. Because every time you open your mouth and I go live, I prove how much of an idiot you are. Just like the fact that I made you look stupid when you didn't know what Memorial Day was about. So, 60-year-old Sharpie Queen, sit your ass down, keep your legs closed, and keep something shoved up in your mouth because that's all what you're good for, okay? And that's not a derogatory remark here. Because if she didn't open up her mouth, I wouldn't have to call her out on her bullcrap. Yeah, it does. It does mean you're not supposed to smoke weed around your animals because of the health hazards it has on the animals. And a Sharpie in the what now? Cristola, I love you. I love you, Cristola. I do. I do. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Cristola. You are great. Okay. Now, this brings me to another part. when you so Drippy Face and Tape Face, let me say this to you both. Neither one of you thought anything of contacting a grieving family who had just buried a family member and brought her up on panel just to fulfill a hate boner against Siwa. Neither one of you actually said, wait, maybe we shouldn't do this. No, you are all to blame in this. Not just Penelope, all of you. That includes JY, Sharpie Queen, you Tape Face, and Droopy Face. You all went out of your way at 3 in the morning to contact a grieving family member, bring her up on panel, and completely humiliate her and confuse her. All because of your hate boner against Siwa. All for clicks and views. None of you are feeling ashamed for what you did. You are blaming each other rather than all of you taking the blame for your part in it. It was wrong, it is wrong, and nothing you say will ever make it right. You literally harassed a grieving family, and that makes you all despicable. Now, I have to also make a comment because because this also brings me to another point. Yes, but before I get to that point, I will reiterate. Maria and Drippy Face and Tape Face, you both went real life on a grieving family member. You two cannot play victim when it happens to you as well. Like I said, you get what you give. And it's not nice having the finger pointed back at you, is it? No, it's not. Now, I hear that Droopy Face may get an RO against this person, that person, this person, that person. Let me say something to you, Droopy Face. If you have too many ROs against people, eventually a judge is going to take a look at you and realize that you are doing it out of malice, and he is going to rescind all the ROs. So if you think that getting an RO is a one and done thing, no, it's not. Because one person can take you to court to challenge it. And it's not very hard to challenge an RO, Droopy Face. And if you have too many ROs against too many people, it makes you look like the one who has an issue and not everybody else. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm the next one. I'm probably not. I hope all of you. Hello, all of you new people. I hope you all having a great day. And Terry Lynn, yeah, I can verify that. You're always clueless. What did Crystal write though? Oh, okay. All right. Yes, ROs are there for a reason. Droopy face, the more ROs that you get, the more invalidated they become. And I hate to say, and I'm going to use this as an example, but I don't want to offend anybody. Okay, because I know there are a few people in here. People get ROs for a reason. And the majority of those are for safety reasons against abusive significant others or family members. Okay, the majority of them are. It's a safety feature. Droopy face, you are actually proving that ROs are not serving the purpose correctly. And you are actually citing on what I would like to call the criminal side. Yeah, they may be free to get in your state, but you know what? They're not there to be given out like candy. They're there for very specific reasons. Internet drama does not qualify for that. Do you actually think droopy face people are going to waste their money to come and see you? No. No. I would rather spend my money on going on vacation or spoiling my animals. You know, why would I waste my money to come to you? That's the problem with you, droopy face. You're not, how should I put this? You're not valid enough or popular enough or important enough to waste my time and energy to come and see you. And I highly doubt you are for anybody else. Sly, the dogs are fighting over your balls right now. Lord, Lord, Lord. Yeah, I can hear them growling out there, fighting over them. Now, I also want to make a point to something else that I said a while ago. Okay? And I'm going to share what I found, and I'm going to say this with a preface. I'm very happy that everybody gave me a different perspective. I'm happy that people out there took their time to leave a comment on a video of mine. So I'm going to answer the comments as best as I can without addressing them because I don't want an all-out war. Okay, I don't want an all-out war. Okay, so here we go. We'll begin with this one. So a lot of the comments were that a lot of people go to breeders for dogs for specific things. Now, here is what I found. Rescue dogs can be just as talented to become service dogs, given that they have the temperament needed to service their handlers. Animal shelters are full of loving, smart, loyal dogs capable of being trained as service dogs. That argument is now mute. Okay? It doesn't matter where you get the dog from, which I agree. It doesn't matter where you get the dog from. Okay? But I'm going to point out this before I get to the part that I want to discuss. Okay? what I'm pointing out is that animal shelters have dogs that are capable, if trained right, to be a service dog. Okay. Now, here's something else I found. See, I do search. Okay, I do search. Okay, so um yes, you can get a shelter dog for sports. But what I found very interesting was this. Can non-purebred dogs compete in agility? Yes, neutered dogs can compete in agility. In fact, in AKC agility, it is a requirement that non-purebred dogs are neutered or spayed in order to enter an event. That argument is now mute. Okay? So there are rescue dogs that can compete. That argument is mute. Do not bring that argument back at me again. Okay? Now, there is one more that I want to share before I get onto this point that I want to do. Here we go. Police canines help keep criminals off the street. Okay? They do. But for the former sheltered dogs trained by Sector K9, their work as police dogs is about bringing communities together as much as it's about keeping them safe. Okay, so there are organizations who actually train homeless and shelter dogs for police work. So, the most popular breeds are German Shepherds, a Belgian Melanos, I don't know how to say that one, Dutch Shepherds, and occasionally mixes of these breeds. Less popular, but still used at times, are Rottweilers, Doberman Pinschers, and Bouvier de Flandres, or whatever. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that one either. If I mutilated it, I'm sorry. The point that I am trying to make is all of your arguments are mute when you're trying to argue which is better, a shelter dog or a breeder dog for specific things. It's all about training. It's all about choosing the right dog. It's all about connection. Writing in the comments trying to go shelter versus breeder is not going to get my is not going to, sway me. All right. Now, I will also say this. In my opinion, Brokeback Barbie only got her dog for a status symbol. Plain and simple. She only got it for a status symbol. That's it. And you can tell on her live that she was not overly joyed to have the puppy once she got it. There are a few demeanors that you can look for and body language in Brokeback Barbie's video that will tell you that she wanted the dog for status, but she didn't want to have the dog to take care of. You're not going to change my mind on that. Now, what I will say to this, to end this argument out there, is this, and I found this. Comparing breeder versus rescue is like comparing apples to oranges, and being judgmental is the worst way to make a point. I will agree with that. But my point was this. There are breeder-specific rescues out there that she could have gotten a puppy from. And a lot of shelters and rescues are filled with puppies. The argument is mute on that when you're actually trying to argue, well, you don't know the history. There are dogs at shelters and rescue groups that are as young as 4 months old looking for a home. The argument is mute. Now, the argument is also mute on the point when you are telling me, well, you don't know you don't know the medical history of the dog or what the medical history will be of the dog. Every breed, whether it comes from a breeder or a shelter, suffers from medical issues at some point in their life. It doesn't matter if it comes from a breeder or a shelter. A lot of dog breeds are susceptible to a lot of debilitating medical issues later on in life. The argument is mute. It does not matter if the parents of the said puppy never had medical issues. You have to worry about genetics. Just because a genetic defect is dormant in the parents of said puppy does not mean that genetic trait will be dormant in the puppy. Okay? The issue is mute. All right? Now, I'm going to sum it up like this. Okay? I'm going to sum it up like this. I am always going to be for shelter dogs. Okay? You're not going to argue me out of that. I will always be for shelter and rescue dogs. Okay? Because that is what I know. That is what I support. Okay? But what I will say this is be a responsible pet parent. Whether you go to a breeder or to a shelter, make sure the dog you bring home is the dog that you want. But I will always advocate going to a shelter or a breed specific rescue group first before going to a breeder. The argument is over. There is no more arguments because you can argue one way and I can argue another way, and this argument is going to continue on. I'm just telling you what I know from my perspective. You may have a different perspective. That's fine and dandy. But I will not stop calling out broke back Barbie for getting her puppy when she got it for a status symbol and nothing more. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me go back. Let me go back. Okay, moot. Okay, moot. It's moot by now, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm meaning, okay? Y'all making fun of me. I'll attack every one of you right now because I'm on a roll, okay? I am on a roll. I'll attack all of you. I will attack all of you. I'll go after all of you. I'm sorry to hear that big joke. But yeah, like I said, every breed has issues, okay? Every shelter, every rescue group has puppies. Don't come back at me with an argument that I can disprove you easily. Like I said, this is like comparing apples and oranges. All right. I'm not going to argue about it anymore. But I will continue calling out Brokeback Barbie for getting an animal just for a status symbol. Nothing more, nothing less. If I offended anybody on my last tantrum, I can see your point. Like I said, I do see your point. Okay? It's like it's like comparing apples and oranges. But I'm going to advocate for what I know. And if you can't agree with that on me, then that's okay. But I'm not going to argue back and forth anymore. Now, my other point to today's little thing on the charade that has been going on. Brokeback Barbie was telling people to call her job. She was tempting people to call her board. She was tempting people to call her boss. She even posted the number. Tape Face and Droopy Face. Rather than yell at the people who called, you should be actually yelling at Brokeback Barbie for doing something that stupid. What did she think was going to happen when she dared people to call her place of work and posted the number? Yeah, Brokeback Barbie posted her board's number and her job number and dared people to call her place of work. How stupid can you be? And then she yells at everybody for doing what she told them to do in the first place. And you've got Tape Face and Drippy Face over here defending Brokeback Barbie for doing something that's stupid to begin with. And Pamela Barr, as far as I know, I have not met a breed that has not had an issue. But that's my personal experience. Okay, I did see that. Sorry, I was on a roll. But I have never met a breed or know of a breed that does not have an issue. Hello, Kelly Lynn. What are you up to, Kinlan? Yeah, I'm just saying that I've never met a breed that never had an issue, medical wise. And in some breeds, Some genetic disorders are debilitating. No, Violet, do not get a dog to bark. No, no, you do not need a dog to bark. No. No, actually, I was looking up something. I was looking up something. Oh, damn it. And it went away. Why do you go away? Okay, you know what? I am not doing that one. Okay. Let me try to find it. Again. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to get into an argument here with this, okay? Because it doesn't matter if you had a dog that did not have a problem or not. What I am saying is that any and all dogs can have health issues. It does not mean they will. All animals can have health issues and will probably have a health issue. The word is probably. I'm not backtracking here, okay? What what you're not understanding is that all dogs will probably have an issue. It does not mean they will have an issue. It means that they can have an issue. There is a difference. All dogs can have medical issues. It does not mean that not every dog or every breed is going to be safe from a medical issue. Some dogs will have it, some dogs won't. Some dogs can get sick, some dogs won't. It's a probability of all dogs can have problems. Just like humans. Sometimes humans don't get sick, sometimes they do. Right, Teresa. Oh, Pamela Barr, let me correct you. Let me correct myself and correct you. I haven't personally met a breed that did not have an issue. When I said that, what I meant by that is dogs that I've raised. I've raised golden retrievers, German shepherds. I've had a Rottweiler, a Chow Chow. They've all had medical issues. What I was saying is that every dog has a probability that they will get sick. Doesn't mean they will, but every dog can probably have a medical issue. Now, I never personally owned a dog that never had a medical issue. Of course, most of the dogs that I owned were stupid to begin with, but we won't get there. I'm just speaking from experience of what I have or what I went through. I've had a Chihuahua, but Chihuahuas are mean. Chihuahuas are mean little dogs. I don't like Chihuahuas. I don't like Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas are mean little creatures. They remind me of the Tasmanian devil. Chihuahuas, I do not like. Hello, Santa Claus. No, you're not blocked from this channel. Santa Claus, you won't be blocked. I'm sorry, Pamela Barr. I have a problem with clarifying my words when I'm on a rant. I'm sorry. Now, I'm going to go back on my rant again. Okay? Now, we're going to go back to Sharpie Queen here. Okay? Because Sharpie Queen is really out there and very delusional. So we're going to go back to Sharpie Queen. Sharpie Queen, telling people they are mean girls or mean boys is not going to help your case. People do a parody based upon your behavior. If certain people did a parody about me, which certain people have done parodies about me, believe it or not, they have, I don't get upset. I find it funny. Because they're calling out my behavior. Okay? Now, as far as I know, if you remember Sharpie Queen, the same people that are making parodies about you have made parodies about Amber. I think they made parodies about Terry Lynn, and I think they made a parody about Siwa Moon, if I'm correct. Okay? None of us are upset or butthurt over it. The only people that are butthurt over a parody being made about them is you, Sharpie Queen, Tape Face, Drippy Face, and Cottage Boys. The rest of us don't care. Because it's funny. It's funny. We're not crying. Sorry, let me rephrase that word. They're not crying about being in a parody. But you four certainly are acting like butthurt babies. If you don't like the mirror being reflected on your actions, then change. Change your behaviors. Change your attitude in life. What is really, really scary is that all of you ladies, Sharpie Queen, Tape Face, Drippy Face, you're all 60 years old acting like 5-year-olds, not getting your way. Life does not work out the way you want it to. Life's not fair, and you just have to suck it up, buttercups. You need to change your behavior. Crying about it makes you look stupid. stupid. Now I respect everybody's opinion. I do. That's why I'm no longer posting comments anymore, or showing comments, I should say. Because everybody has the right to their own opinion. I may not agree with that opinion. I may argue against that opinion. But everybody has a right to their own opinion. Now, if an opinion is stupid or uneducated, I might make a video about it. I might not. It depends on my mood. But Sharpie Queen, take a look at your chat. They're encouraging you to literally bully and harass one creator day after day after day. They're actually helping push you over the brink, because those same people that support you are the same people that go in other chats. They do. We've seen them all around. We do see them around. But if you actually are too out of touch with reality to see what your own subs are doing to you, I ain't making no joke here. I'm not making a joke here. This is actually me being serious. If you cannot tell that your own subscribers are trying to push you over the edge, I think you need to find a better therapist, in my opinion. Because I've seen what your subscribers are doing and saying to you, Sharpie Queen. Those are not the kind of people I want rooting for me. Now, like I said on Terry Lynn's Live, I may not always agree with Jen. I may not always watch Jen. I may not always like Jen. But there is a difference between commentary and harassing, stalking, and bullying. And Sharpie Queen, you have crossed all three lines. And saying that you're commentating, or, it's fair use, that doesn't absolve you from any and all legal actions if Jen wants to go that far. No, they are literally trying to push Jen over the edge every day. Okay, what's everybody lost about? Okay, what is Dana lost about? Okay, Dana, what are you confused about? Okay, the players involved are this: Brokeback Barbie, 90 Days on Blast. Tape Face is Anne. Droopy Face is Maria. Sharpie Queen is just Jules. Pamela Barr is in chat. And Cottage Boys is John Yates and Cody. Terry Lynn is Terry Lynn. Amber is the Amber Channel. Siwa Moon is Siwa Moon. Jen is Jen Bailey. What was I saying? Yeah, okay, so yeah. So Sharpie Queen literally does try to push Jen over the edge every day. And you cannot tell me that that is okay. Now, the same people that are in Sharpie Queen's chat are encouraging this. And she's not realizing that these people that are in her chat encouraging her are not even there encouraging her for Jen's benefit. They're actually there watching the downfall of Sharpie Queen herself, because Sharpie Queen is actually becoming unhinged more and more every day. Hey, Grace Caves. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. Okay, let me say. You know what? I'll just call her Tate Face. I like Tate better. We're going to call you Tate Face from now on, Anne, okay? I kind of like that one better. I'm probably going to get called out for it, but I like that one better. Yeah, see? Sassy was like, oh, Jesus Christ. No, don't give him ideas. I like Dana B. I'll own it. Violet Witch, you know, I have no problems with Jen. I really don't. I retracted a lot of things, you know, because two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, you can criticize Jen's behavior when it's deemable, but not every day. You have to pick and choose your battles. Not everything is commentary worthy, because not everything Jen says or does is technically bad. It's not. It isn't. You know, I hear the justification, but she lies. You name me one part of that side of the community that has not lied. Name me one time Droopy Face has not lied. Sharpie Queen, name me one time you haven't lied. Name me one time that the Cottage Boys hasn't lied. Come on. Name me one time where you people have not lied about something. It's like the old saying, if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones. let me know if you come up with a good nickname. Oh, Lord. Hold on here. I have to mute my microphone. Sorry. I had to yell at my dogs. Why are you barking at a picture? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I have officially found out that my Labrador has gone completely insane. Okay, now, yeah, my Labrador is broken. Yeah, I'm not calling, I'm not calling anybody in here a liar. I'm just saying that when it comes to, when it comes to people calling out other people liars, make sure you haven't lied too. You cannot throw stones when your own backyard is full of skeletons. You can't hurt my feelings. I don't know where they are. What are you? Okay, I give up. We'll have to deal with that later. Well, my eyes are getting better, Mayor. Don't insult my other husband. We all have skeletons in our closet. If you don't want people to dig them up, then don't do stupid shit. I've done things in my past. I don't have a criminal record, but there are stupid things I've done in my past that I'm not proud of, but I don't regret them. I may not be proud of something, but I certainly don't regret it. And then the reason why I don't regret my actions in the past, because it made me the person who I am today. I may be a messed up, fucked up person, but I'm still who I am today. No, Terry Lynn never said anything bad about Bella. No, she didn't. And if people are going to try to say that, it's not true. Because I'm usually in Terry Lynn's live all the time. I've never heard or seen Terry Lynn say one thing about Bella. The only thing that I've heard Terry Lynn say about Bella is she loves her and she finds Bella funny. Well, she'll ask how Bella is doing or where is Bella. Oh, if you're referring to that, no. Santa, I can clear that up for you right now. No, it was Sharpie Queen's mod chat that said horrible things about Bella. It wasn't Terry Lynn. It was it was Sharpie Queen's mod chat. And we were showing TL what Sharpie Queen's mod chat said about Bella on a live stream. Now they're trying to twist it. Yeah, nice going. See, there you go. Nice going. Yeah, they're yeah. John Yates and Cody never lie. Since when? Since when don't Cody and John's lie about? Remember, John and Cody lied about cancer. Oh, he is. Well, I got confused because well, yeah, I got confused because there is an account called the Cottage Boys. Oh yeah, I was talking about JY and Cody. I wasn't talking about the other Cottage Boys. No, 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 no. Um, since everybody calls JY and Cody the Cottage Boys, that's why I call them the Cottage Boys. Because I don't know, I don't know I don't know what other name to call them, and until I figure out another name, that's the only name I can think of. So yeah, I'm only talking about John Cody. I'm not talking about the other one. Oh wait, how long am I? Oh, an hour. Wow. Okay, well that's what I'll call him. Dumbass Yates. There we go. Dumbass Yates. There we go. That better? Dumbass Yates. Oh no, I like that one better. Master Hag and Pet. There we go. That's their new name. Master Hag and Pet. Perfect. Good night, Teresa. Hey, Ginevra. I think I butchered that name. I'm sorry. Oh my god, Tweedledee and Tweedledee and Tweedletate. Wow. Yeah, okay. So I will actually just call him JY from now on. Or Master Hag. Master Hag is better. I'll go with Master Hag. There we go. Anyways, that is all I gotta say. Yeah. Sorry about that, cancel. Sorry about that. Anyways, that's all I want to touch up on base. I will be back tomorrow evening. You guys have a great Friday. And I shall see you all tomorrow. I appreciate everybody coming over. I appreciate all of my subs. Ooh, I never saw that thing before. Oh, I found a new button. I just realized this. Oh my god, I just realized this, okay? I never saw this before. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I never saw this button before. Is this new? That looks new to me. Because I never seen this button before. What? Did YouTube change on me and not tell me? Yeah, I had a squirrel moment. I'm sorry. Yeah, I never knew I could edit my video like that. Wow. Okay. Learned something new. Anyways, you guys have a great night and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Oh, before I go, I'm getting a soundboard. I just ordered it. Yeah. So I'm going to have fun with my own soundboard. By the way, thank you, Amber. Okay, I'm going away now.